a lot of people don't need to know a lot of things.
I feel
it's like ASMR.
Oh. Okay, so S-T-O.
Bay.
Hello to all first-time buyers, returners, or window shoppers. Welcome to Off the Rack, a podcast where we look into any and everything fashion. My name is Cordell Jones, and I'll be helping you today at your visit. On today's rack, I'll be talking with my special guests,
Jared Melhado
and
Zula Oliveira.
about the 2010s. The decade isn't long gone, but we'll talk about its influence, things we like and don't like, among other things from the era. So stay tuned and have your carts ready, because at Off the Rack, our conversations sell. Now, again, not a Black History Month, so I would, I'm not going to try to do the whole, what's a Black History fact? But just to highlight some things about Black fashion, today I just want to talk about HBCU students, because I feel like in the grand scheme of conversations when it comes to college fashion, we are the trendsetters. We are the ones who make it. We are the ones who basically change it and flip it on its head every time. Real. And I feel like we need more acknowledgement. And I would just like to acknowledge all the people on HBCU campuses, including ours here at FAMU, Florida Agricultural and Mechanical University, for doing their thing, putting on outfits whenever we can, and almost turning every single HBCU into a campus where we have to put it on from the moment we wake up to the moment we go to sleep. So I just want to appreciate y'all and shout y'all out. So today, for my special guests, my first one is a third-year PR transfer student. He is a spring 2023 neophyte of the Florida Agricultural and Mechanical University Hard Alpha Eta chapter of Phi Beta Sigma, and also is a member of our Caribbean Student Association, Transfer Student Association, and the host of the Astro by Jared podcast on 90.5, the Flavor Station. My second guest is a second-year political science transfer student from New Jersey. She is the current reigning Miss Beta Nu for the 2022-2023 academic year, and is the FAMU Tri-State Club Vice President and SGA Student Resource Committee Liaison. Please welcome Jared and Zula. How are y'all doing?
We're feeling blessed and rattlerish today.
That's great. That's interesting, but that's
rattlerish?
Great. Mm-hmm. You ready to get campaign?
I just want to show some spirit.
I'll stand out there with you at the quad when you do.
Mm-hmm. Handing out flyers.
Oh my God.
I did that enough this semester.
I said I'll stand out there. I'm not.
Listen.
You're not going to pass out the goodie bags with candy?
I'll do that, but not flyers.
Who said I was doing all
People always
that?
take flyers and they just discard them.
No, I love
They're going
FAMU.
to keep the goodie bag.
I love FAMU.
The illustrious.
Founded on October 3rd, 1887.
What?
Please. So I always start off with a little light question, get a little gauge for how much my guests will probably want to talk. So my first question is, what is your favorite clothing piece to wear?
I love me a good jacket.
Couldn't tell.
Not too much. Not too. Well, let me say jacket or overshirt. I feel like, or a flannel. Oh my God.
I have to agree. Like my roommate, Janelle, she's here in Chase School too. Mm-hmm. She has a podcast.
Yes, Streetlights.
Yeah, so every time I leave the house or I leave the room, I always either throw on this little cropped flannel that I have that's Wrangler that I thrifted, or this little lace overshirt, or my gold jacket. Mm-hmm. I wear this same little jacket or overshirt almost every day. Like, it's one of three choices. So it definitely adds. Sometimes you can wear it off the shoulder, keep it in your bag. Like, it's functional.
Very a versatile piece.
But it's versatile and it's functional.
Very versatile. I'm surprised you guys didn't say shades as an accessory.
Oh, that's not clothing. If you say accessory, it's shades every time.
Definitely. Or a couple of rings or a bracelet. Yeah.
Well, I never leave the house without earrings.
Oh, these stay on.
Real.
Yeah, but like
if I'm to clean,
if I'm like choosing something, I have like hella shades, so I just choose one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and this don't go nowhere other than
the necklace. It's a cute necklace. I like it.
Yeah, mine too. It's my name, and then there's a crown over the letter Z.
Period.
Literally only for showers, and then it's right back on.
Bro, very real.
Oh, this stays on in the shower.
That's nice.
Bless your heart.
Showers are rituals, babe. I don't want anything on me.
Ooh, you're like that.
Sorry, the ooh took me out. All right, so my next question is, what is your favorite place to shop at? Online, in person, whatever.
The thrift store.
Thrifting and ASOS.
Real.
I would say online.
I have one more.
I'm still thinking. Go ahead.
Thrifting, ASOS, and it has to be clearance from H&M, because everything else from H&M, like their regular price stuff, it's never as good. But that clearance, at the right one, yeah, it's always gonna take it. In Tarjay.
In person, I would definitely say Urban Outfitters.
Well, she got money.
Oh no, Urban Outfitters clearance. Their clearance, they'll have items that are like originally placed at like $120 and they'll be selling it for $13. And like, how did it get so low? I don't know, but I want it.
I see it. I like it. I want it. I got it.
Yeah, I've been an urban girl since I was in high school.
Bro, how urban of you.
But you know, I'm from the suburbs.
How urban of you.
Real. I want to try to get into H&M more, but I just don't be finding my size, and I don't know how to fix that. So, you know.
That's so real.
At some point, maybe something will change.
They have really good Skims dupes.
They do.
Dupe. Skim dupe.
Skims dupe. You have literally we're literally all silly, and you decided to put us all together.
I'm sorry. I was just like, oh, this would be cool. You already know each other, so it wouldn't be that hard, you know?
No, but if we're talking about Skims dupes and H&M, no, I have an H&M hack. H&M has like this program where if you bring your old clothes, for every bag of clothes that you bring, you get a little voucher where you get, I think, 15% off your next purchase. So, like, you can donate your clothes to the thrift store.
Wakanda?
You can donate your clothes to
Oh my God, I did not mean to.
You can donate your clothes to the thrift store or to H&M, and like they'll take the old clothes and like turn them into new clothes. Like they use it as reusable fibers or whatever.
Oh, like they upcycle it.
So yeah, they upcycle. It's super sustainable, and you get discounts. So like I never shop at H&M without a discount because I'm always giving them my old clothes.
That's real. I love that. Good old little circular
Really
fashion
elaborate.
moment. Yeah. I like that. All right, so my last little light question is, what's one tip that you would give somebody about fashion in any aspect, whether it be styling, modeling, knowledge of fashion, any of that?
Just wear it and make sure to take pictures. Take pictures because you'll be like, I really wish I took pictures. Just take the pictures.
Yeah, just like, even if it's a picture in your mirror, like just to remember the outfit. And then I would say, like, when it comes to modeling, like, don't be scared that you're not like the typical model, because everyone can be a model. Like, you can model anything you want, and like, you walk how you please, take photos how you please. Like, there's no cookie cutter way to be a model. Like, we're not all Bella Hadid.
And if the outfit ate the first time, it's gonna eat the second
again.
time.
Yeah.
And the third, and the fourth, and the 13th time.
And
it's gonna
you can-
keep eating.
You can rewear your outfits, just accessorize them differently.
Exactly.
Like,
Change
I've
the
worn this
pants,
outfit
change the shoes.
before, but last time I wore it, I did silver accessories, so today it's gold. So it's really a new outfit to me.
That's real. Just take one piece out and then change with another piece, and then just kind of keep it going and keep it going.
Yeah, and accessorize with your hair. Like, especially as Black folk, our hair is an accessory. So if I wore this
real.
outfit with a bust down, today I'm wearing it with a fro.
Come on, Barbie.
That's a different outfit.
Real.
And always buy essentials. Buy essentials.
Yes.
Please buy the essentials.
Yes. I learned this year too by essentials, because when you have a lot of statement pieces and you don't have any essentials, and at that point you're just making too many statements and you're not making anything essential. So make it work. So now into our main topic of the show, which is the 2010s era of fashion. And
Tight.
I mean, with each like decade episode that I've had, I kind of always say that at least it holds its own specific place in time. And I always say that to everybody, it's different in terms of when you mention it. So when you think about 2010s fashion, what comes to your mind immediately?
Rihanna.
Belts.
Explain.
You said belts?
A lot of belts, like really, really big belts. Belts on top of everything. There's a lot of belts. And what are those? Toms?
That Taylor
were
Swift used to wear?
the little fake shoe. Well, I'm not gonna call them fake shoes, but they're like
The ones that look like
The
slip-ons?
moccasin
The
looking
one-
shoes?
they're like moccasins, but they look like ballerina shoes. At
Yes,
the
yes,
same
yes.
time.
I know
Yeah,
what you're talking about.
those.
Yeah, when I think of 2010s, I think of Rihanna immediately. I feel like she was like, every era within the 2010s, she played part in and was like the center of every trend. She wore every trend and she slayed every trend effortlessly. Like when I was a kid in the 2010s, like, and I wanted outfit inspo, I was always looking at Rihanna because she gave you boho, she gave you edgy, she gave you like sexy, sometimes she gave you like classy soft. So Rihanna definitely is like, when I think of 2010s, I think of her.
That's very real. I say, at least for me, when I think about the 2010s, for whatever reason, my immediate head just goes to like lots of denim and flannel. Like, I just remembered for like a lot of it, it would just be random denim.
Like Chris Brown backup dancers.
Yeah, like the flannel shirt tied over like very distracting denim, and then like a Timberland boot on.
Yeah, overall on one shoulder.
Yes. Yeah.
Silly bands.
Oh, yeah. That was a time.
That was a time.
That was a time. I was growing up then. My God. Look at me now. I'm old. Like all fashion decades, there was one signifying thing that stays with us from the 2010s. What would you consider that to be?
White sneakers.
Oh, God.
I feel like white sneakers, like we had like the shell toes, the Adidas. They're the superstars, they call them nowadays, but they used to come shell toes in the 80s. And then we had like the white Vans phase. And now like it's Air Forces. And people have always worn Air Forces, but I feel like the whole white sneaker thing has like transcended from the 2010s. That's when I first remember like in like 2017, everyone had these same pair of Adidas white sneakers.
Yes, they did.
Mine had my name on it, so I wasn't everyone.
I had the black ones. I didn't wear the white ones as often.
I had them custom made like for Christmas.
She's a bougie gal.
Yeah.
Wow, money.
Vans.
Back at it again with the white bands. But
Got my Vans on, but they look like sneakers.
yeah, I think that white sneakers has transcended from the 2010s.
Jared?
I agree. Like how I said, I feel like belts are. Not everyone wears belts, but I feel like it's really like made its way back into like everything. Like I love me a good belt. Like even if the belt isn't visible, I'm gonna wear a belt no matter what.
Real.
It just feels it's a lot more comfortable. And if you want to flash the belt, it's like, ooh, okay, buckle.
I'm gonna wear the belt even if it doesn't make sense with the outfit. Like I'm wearing a belt on top of a dress right now, and it's a tight dress, and the waist doesn't need to be cinched. But I just like belts.
Because belts.
They add a center to your outfit.
Yes.
Sometimes, like I'm a tall girl and I'm wearing a long dress. I don't want to just look like the letter I. Like we have to attract somewhere in the middle, so I put the belt.
That's fun. It gives it like a silhouette instead of just kind of being like here's a column.
And even if you're wearing something very tight, it just adds like a little je ne sais quoi.
It cinches it a bit. Like it just kind of, I would say, I'm not gonna say it gives you the idea of a waist if it doesn't have a waist, but like, if the silhouette is not calling for a waist, if you have a little belt on, tighten a little bit.
Yeah, and it can be a chain belt, a thick belt, any type of belt. I like belts. And lately, I've been wearing ties as belts as well. Yeah, I stole a couple of my dad's ties. He doesn't know they're missing.
Oh, wait,
Until now.
He's not gonna listen to this.
That's so funny.
Send it to him and be like, listen to this point right here.
That's very funny. We have him on the line now.
Yeah.
If you'd like to talk to him.
How you know what my dad sounds like?
Please.
Oh, it's because you're my cousin.
Literally, please. No comment.
Are you not going to claim that? You're not going to claim your cousin?
I am, but
Primo.
be so serious.
All right. So what's the worst and best trend from 2010's fashion?
The worst trend was mustaches and maybe suspenders.
Ew.
Yeah, suspenders were a thing.
Like, if the overalls weren't cute.
I liked overalls.
I like overalls, but when they're ugly, it's like, go back home.
I think the best trend was like business cash as club wear. I love seeing like the peplum skirts in the club, like the blazers. It was like, you could wear a neon blazer and a peplum skirt and a 6-inch platform pump to work and to the club. I think that was like the peak of the whole convertible fashion where people were like, you can wear this in the office and to the bar.
And the bar is insane.
And it was so functional and like convertible
lie?
fashion. And like you can just take the jacket off and you have a cute little club dress. I liked it.
I mean, it's interesting. I mean, whenever I see pictures of like people that used to go to HBCUs like in the 2010s in those outfits to go to the club, I'm just like, so y'all was in pots.
Dressing
Just like
like you
y'all
weren't
got
going to
off
forum.
of work.
Literally. But I think it's
Forum?
so cute because I wore a blazer to Cancun's the other day.
What kind of blazer? Let me see the picture.
I don't have the picture, but it was a men's blazer. My friend gave it to me. Like it
Okay,
is
that's different.
My male friend, his blazer. I wore the blazer with jeans and a belt.
There's nothing wrong with that.
But everyone else is wearing like tight dresses, and I was
They're
wearing a
not
blazer.
you.
I know. Yeah, they're not me.
They're not my cousin.
I also wore a fur vest to Cancun's. I wear the craziest things to Cancun's.
Cancun.
I
You
feel like
see
I
how hot
remember
it
the
is?
fur vest.
Is it Cancun's hot?
Well, it was like in the beginning of the semester when it was cold.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
remember running out of that fur
But like
vest. That was
business wear in the club was like, it was so fun to watch. Do you remember the Nicki Minaj collection at Kmart?
Mickey Minette.
Yes, I remember seeing that along with the Mama Tina House of Dairy on at Walmart as well during that time.
I had Darion jeans.
I didn't.
Fun.
Well, they were my mom's, and then I started wearing them. But yeah,
Fun.
that's my favorite trend. And the mustaches suck.
Love that.
Not a mustache. Keep it cute.
Jared,
I said the one I didn't like, but favorite, really big jackets.
your favorite was Really Big Jackets.
Really big jackets.
Okay.
Really
Knock it
big
out.
jackets, like those puffer jackets, or like a big parka.
Parkas were so cool.
They are.
They were also so functional.
And they're still here, though.
They're still here, but there was a time where like everyone in high school had the same green parka.
Oh, God.
Did that happen in your school? I mean, you're from Florida. Okay, up north, when it was cold, like we used to get the parkas confused in the locker room.
All right, this isn't yours, right? This one's yours? Or this one's yours?
Like,
Yeah.
y'all would buy the same parka? Just the exact same?
Well, mine was a Polo Ralph Lauren parka,
Let them know.
and it had the
Let 'em
American
know.
flag on the sleeve.
Oh.
Big, expensive girly.
Money.
And then I had a parka with the fur for when it snowed.
Oh.
But like everyone had the same like
XOXO.
army green parka. Speaking of XOXO, Gossip Girl was peak prep fashion of the 2010s.
Just
like peak.
let's just get rid of those. Like you're wearing a short sleeve shirt with a vest. Mm-mm.
You don't like that?
I like that.
It's cute. It's so cute.
The t-shirt
I
with
feel-
the t-shirt
I
with
feel
the
like-
vest with the tie is
I feel
very
like-
Camp Rock.
Okay, yeah, not that.
I feel that's exactly what I'm thinking. Like, no.
Oh,
I feel like it depends on what was I gonna say? I forgot.
Are you a Blair person or a Serena person?
Blair.
Me too.
Blair.
Yeah. Serena's a horrible person, but Blair had the best fashion.
Did you watch the reboot?
I haven't finished it. I like it.
Okay, so who would you say you are?
In the reboot?
Yeah. I feel like I like both, but like I'm probably more.
The original is my favorite, but I like
Am I more Julian or Zoya?
Oh, I'm Zoya down.
I feel like I like Zoya's bags, her accessories.
But Julian's fashion.
Yeah, Julian's fashion.
Monet and Julian have the best fashion to me.
Oh, definitely. So like when they did the switch around, whoa.
Wait, I don't think I got to that part yet. Yeah.
Oh, you didn't get to the second season?
But if we're talking about the OG, Jenny Humphrey, her style kind of ate sometimes. It was like the punk rock prep. That was cool.
I feel like my least favorite. I mean, people wear it now and it's not a problem. But I feel like back then I saw it
scared.
too much. Tim's. I
Well,
really.
You think they peaked in the 2010s? Because it was a big thing in the 2000s.
Well,
Yeah.
I definitely wear them.
Like they re-peaked in the 2010s
Yeah.
because they came back full force.
Especially if you went to a step show,
Jesus.
you're wearing them.
Yes.
As soon as it falls below 50 degrees, everyone had their Timbs on. And then the girls had the Timbs with the heels.
Oh.
Oh my gosh!
Oh.
You know what I don't like? Oh my gosh! It just came to me. You remember those boots that came in so many different colors? And oh my gosh,
What
they
boots?
came up to like right here, and like they were just.
They had fringe?
I don't think so, but it was definitely 2010s. And like the boots, they came up to here. They were girls' boots, and they were like in a whole bunch. Oh my gosh! Let me see if I can find a picture. But those.
Oh, you know what? I have a love-hate relationship with sneaker wedges.
Yuck.
I wore sneaker wedges in high school to gym class. Actually, no. It was in middle school. 2010s, middle school to gym class because I hadn't had my growth spurt yet. So I was one of the shortest in the class. And I wanted to be taller. So I wore my sneaker wedges. And then my gym teacher pulled me aside and he's like, this is a safety hazard. You can't play soccer in heels.
You were playing soccer in sneaker wedges.
Yeah.
That sounds like the most shake it up thing I've ever heard in my life.
Oh, shake it up also, like quintessential 2010s fashion.
Yes.
I feel like they're going to put that in a museum. Like, this is what the teens were wearing.
These boots.
I had those. The clear combat.
Oh.
I had clear combat boots and I used to wear mix match printed socks.
Come to think about it, that's what I don't like. Clear shoes. I'm sorry. Clear
they're just
heels.
so-
If you are wearing clear heels and I'm seeing the shoe fog up, you need to take them off.
Like
Well-
the only clear shoes you should be wearing, you should. It
open
better be a costume party in your Cinderella, because please stop the games.
Oh.
Do you guys like the clear strap, like the open toe ones, like the sandals?
Those are like
Well, those are sandals, but boo.
An
Well,
open
they
toe
had
is
jelly-
fine.
They had jelly shoes. They brought back jelly shoes in the 2010s.
Yeah.
What are jelly shoes?
Look up jelly shoes.
I'm scared.
Because I was gonna say like an open toe clear, I don't care. Because there's air going through that. If you're wearing a closed toe, like a look like a boot.
These LOL. Oh my god, I feel like these would melt.
No, they just make your feet hot.
Oh wow.
That's my point. I don't want to see sweat coming off your feet.
Yeah, I was never.
Can't breathe in those. Good googa mugga. Lord mercy.
Okay. So from hippie fashion to bohemian festival wear, there's just a bunch of different clumps of fashion all gaining their wings during this decade. So I want to ask y'all which one impacted y'all the most. Like what, I guess, era in terms of 2010s fashion?
I would say the boho. Like when Coachella became like a thing and Coachella fashion was all over like Tumblr and Pinterest. I wanted to be Vanessa Hudgens. I wanted to be Miley Cyrus. I wanted to be Rihanna. Like I had a collection of flower crowns that I got at Urban, and then I would get like on the street in New York City. I wanted to be boho so bad. Like the fringe, the net wear, the chain belts, and the little like jingly pieces and the long necklaces. Like my mom thought there was something wrong because I was wearing it to school and I was like making noise. Like you could hear me coming down the hallway.
Put a bell on her. You don't need to.
Don't need
Literally
to.
just.
No, that's how I sounded. Like multiple rings, belts, necklaces. I used to like do like fake piercings because my mom didn't let me get piercings in high school. Yeah, I made a lot of noise just walking around.
That's so real.
That's fun.
I'm definitely gonna say hippie. Just it's giving. That was so easy. And then, well, honestly, I don't think I own one pair of ripped jeans. I don't know. I just.
You didn't like ripped jeans?
Really?
Oh, I was a ripped jeans girl. I used to buy jeans just to rip them.
Oh.
I had a hole
Scared of
so
you.
big. I cut a hole in my pants, and it was like from my thigh down to like my shin.
Wait.
And my mother was like, "Those are not pants."
So you just walked around with like makeshift denim
No,
chaps?
literally.
She took them away from me. I got
How
them back
fast?
when I got them back when I
That
graduated.
Fun. Do you wear them still?
Yeah, they're in my closet
I
now.
want to see them. Do you have a picture?
No, I don't.
You don't have a picture of a lot of things.
Well, it's actually archived in my Instagram. Let me see.
Watch
I went to college. She dropped me off. The day after she dropped me off at college, I put them jeans on.
That's
She's-
very real.
Thank you.
I can't. I would say for me, it was like slight skater when I never skated to save my life, but I kind of like the whole like, oh, like Converses are dirty and like maybe a flannel or like some like logo that doesn't make any sense with the outfit. And I was trying to be different when that wasn't the case.
That's so real.
Yeah, I was just like, every time I look back at what I wore back then, I was kind of like, I knew what I wanted to do. I did the complete opposite of that.
We're
Just
gonna
to
talk about my archive pictures.
yeah,
I'm wearing
going through that.
dirty Converse right now. I believe that Converse and Vans should always be dirty.
Cool for you.
Me personally,
I like a clean
Those
shoe.
are not the type of not like dirty like they look horrible, but like I don't mind if they get a little scuffed up because like they're
okay. So you don't mean like white girl festival?
no.
Okay.
No, I'm not talking about like that type of dirty, but like I don't mind them getting scuffed up because it's nothing to buy a new pair. Like they're an affordable enough shoe where I don't mind replacing them every year.
Yeah, they are cheaper in comparison to other shoes.
Yeah, like I love a canvas shoe and like if I
Vans
know.
and Converse need to stay at 60.
What'd
Yes.
you say?
Vans and Converse need to stay at that 60, 80 range. Keep it cute.
I mean,
Don't
they
do
used
too
to
much.
they used to be like 30, 50, but you know inflation.
Yes. Economics.
Yeah.
Gotta study for that when this is done.
Supply
Yeah, demand.
and demand.
Aggregated demand and aggregated supply.
Oh,
Ah.
speaking of Converse, you know what I wanted so bad that my parents never got me? Those Converse that come up to your knee that Willow Smith had.
Oh, like the long lace up?
Yeah, I wanted those so bad. I even went on the website and I decorated, I customized
custom?
ones, and I never ordered them because my feet were growing so fast. My parents were like, "We're not buying you these shoes because in 6 months they're not gonna fit." Like my feet grew very fast as a kid, so the ones that I wanted, they were like it had a cheetah print tongue. One side was neon pink. The other side was Tiffany blue, and the laces were green and orange. And
Wow.
I was like, this is me in a shoe.
It sounds like a lot.
Yeah. Willow Smith, she was like such a kid icon.
Yes. I did want those lace up shoes. I don't know why I wanted them. I think I was just like, oh, they look nice. And I like things that lace up all the way. And I was just like, oh, this is cool. And then I realized what I am and then what I can get. And then, I had to stop that fantasy. But now I can do it. Will I do it? Probably not. Yeah. In the 2010s, I would say there were a lot of very noticeable and famous fashion moments coming from celebrities. So I would have to ask y'all, what is y'all favorite celebrity fashion moment from the decade?
I don't want to go 2010 because I can't think of anything 2010 off the top of my head. I feel like
Nothing from that decade?
I don't think I can remember off the top of my head. But like Ashley Tisdale, I'm sorry, she used to eat down.
I think anything that Vanessa Hudgens might have worn at Coachella. Actually, not Vanessa Hudgens. Rihanna, the Coachella outfit, when she had the Gucci with the bedazzled full piece bodysuit that came over her head.
Oh, with a little balaclava?
Yes, like she was head to toe dripped in Swarovskis, I think. And then she was wearing a Gucci tank top and shorts, and I believe thigh-high boots. That was a great moment. And then I would say maybe Beyonce and Nicki Minaj in the Feeling Myself video when they kept switching jerseys. Like the whole men's fashion thing on very feminine women, that I really liked.
Why can I not remember the 2010s at all?
It was so recent.
Yeah, we just got out of it.
So recent is kind of insane. Oh, okay. When did Lizzo do that thing with that really tiny that tiny bag? What
That was
year
like 2019.
Yeah, 2019.
Yeah, the Jacquemus bag.
The really, really tiny one?
You like that?
Wait, okay, so can I just think of award show moments then?
Yeah, I mean, we're
I
talking
was
red
going to pull high
carpets.
fashion moments. Yeah.
We're
Okay.
talking red carpets.
Wait,
pull it out.
so when was that Grammys when Ariana Grande had that gray dress? What year was that?
I believe 2018.
That took it.
Yeah, it did. Oh,
Actually,
and
no. Her hair was blonde. Her hair wasn't blonde then. The one with the
2019?
really, really big gray dress.
Was that not 2019? What she did?
I feel like Positions was out already though.
then it might have been 2020. I think my favorite red carpet moment was Rihanna Met Gala, the big yellow,
The guape
with the
dress?
huge train. Yeah, that was an iconic red carpet moment.
Yeah. I was about to say that or Chadwick Boseman for the Heavenly Bodies.
Heavenly Bodies was just a great year.
Yeah.
That was a good concept.
That was a great year. Because Rihanna in the Pope outfit.
That was a good concept.
Yeah, that was great.
Nicki Minaj and Cardi B both looked great that year as well.
The red 8.
Oh, they were there that year.
Cardi B had red, right?
No,
Or
Nicki
red?
had red that year, and she was like, "I just wanted to let you know the bad guy's coming." That little
Wait, is that the one where she had the cap, or is that another year?
No,
What
the
year
cap
did
was
she have
last
cap?
year.
The cap was last year.
that was
Okay.
Burberry. That was Ricardo Tisci. That was his last year with Burberry.
Okay, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Knowledge.
They just got a new creative director. Yeah. But Cardi that year, I believe she was wearing Versace. She wears Versace a lot.
She was wearing gold, wasn't she? Like the little
Versace?
headdress.
Yeah, it was a gold headdress. She was pregnant that year.
Yeah.
With Culture.
Versace.
Yes, Versace.
Versace.
Versace. I hate when her models say it wrong. Like, what is wrong with you? Gigi had
Like,
to
you
do
should
better.
know by now.
Versace. No, Versace.
Versace.
Thank you. A
can
Latin
hear
language connoisseur.
All right, so a lot of fashion trends in this time definitely began to spread due to social media. What platform do you think had the biggest influence on the spread? Like Tumblr, Instagram, Pinterest?
Pinterest and YouTube.
Tumblr and Pinterest.
Wait, 2010?
Yeah, 2010s, yeah.
I stick with my answer, but I'm going to add Tumblr.
Okay.
I agree with YouTube as well, because I remember going on YouTube to watch people's lookbooks, and they would do like an outfit for every day of the week. Like, I don't remember everyone who I used to watch. I watched a lot of like My Life is Ava, Alicia Marie, Bethany Moda. But then like
Were Arnell and Alyssa out yet?
they were like the late 2010s.
Late
Okay.
2010s, yeah.
Yeah, but like Jackie Aina, she did makeup, but then she started doing some outfits too. I just really enjoyed like watching people's outfits of the week. And YouTube was a great platform that like really helped people like find their style.
I was going to say, for me, I kind of think Pinterest. I say Pinterest and Tumblr. And then Instagram, kind of, but it didn't hit
When
to the effect.
Instagram came around, people were like, they were posting more than fashion. People were posting
Yeah.
like
People were
pictures of
acting
their
really
food.
Confused.
Yes.
Pictures of their food, like locations. The beginning of Instagram was so interesting. This is not ASMR. Give it back.
I just want to see something.
Sound like a pit bull.
It does.
It does.
Okay, there we go.
You just killed me. This is my corpse speaking.
Oh, let's wake that back
That
up
was a
alive.
bit dark.
Yeah.
Casket ready.
That's how the makeup was in the 2010s when all the girls were wearing NCW. What was it? NC45 from MAC?
Because there were never any matches.
There was,
It was-
barely any shades
It
for real.
was either NC45 or NW45. I forgot what shade my mama used to wear, but everyone from Rihanna to Naomi Campbell was wearing the same foundation.
Oh, Lord.
And then Fenty came around.
Oh, Lord.
Bless the Lord for Fenty. Love you, Rihanna. Miss
God
Robin.
bless her. I'm wearing Fenty right now.
Fun.
I will never buy another foundation. Like, shout out to her.
They have great foundation. They have great makeup. Period.
Great make. I'm wearing Fenty bronzer. I'm wearing the bronzer and the foundation today. My highlight, it broke,
But yeah, I would say, at least for Instagram though, I wouldn't say it was like fashion heavy. I would say those like little collage posts that people used to post back in the day.
the photo grids.
Yes.
Yeah.
Love a good photo grid where all pictures are blended together very horribly
And
choppy.
highly saturated.
Yes.
Oh, you know who ate me with the photo grids? Jada Waiter. The beginning of Jada Waiter in the 2010s. Like
When she
Jada
was in high
Waiter.
school, or-
Yeah.
Oh,
And
wow.
India Love.
Oh.
And
India Love.
Ari the Don, like what the
Ari the
I mean, even Zendaya.
Zendaya, but like
Oh Lord, Zendaya
um,
always had a cap on.
she did.
Oh my God.
But I'm talking about like the beginning of the IG baddie in like 2016. Like they took over Instagram,
Definitely.
and like they always had on like flannels, belts, like super skinny jeans. They would like the polos with the pop collar. Like I love the beginning of the IG baddie. If you like, one day I gotta scroll super far back on Jada's page.
I'd be interested to see that. Because, like, the IG baddies back then was kind of like, oh.
And then they had the sew-ins, and they would wear snapbacks.
Yes, always. Like a good little, like, bust down. But then, like,
Lord.
a good baseball cap over it.
Yeah.
With, like, a pair of Jordan 3s. Like, gigantic. They look
Ripped
gigantic.
Ripped jeans, a Thrasher t-shirt.
Yes. Always
Ooh,
Thrasher.
I missed those.
Lord.
I never had one, but
I never had one either.
Maybe a good old Supreme fanny pack if they wanted to get a little festive.
Oh, and the MCM book bag.
Oh, my
Oh,
gosh.
Lord.
Oh.
And you know there was bundles in it.
Yeah.
Jada was pimping them bundles in high school. That's how she became famous.
Very much. I feel like I remember everybody that had those designer book packs had other things in them, but I don't think I could legally talk about them on this podcast. But, you know, they sold them. All right, so my next question is, what's something from the era that you think could make a comeback? Current day.
From 2010.
Yes.
Logomania?
Oh God, please no.
Yeah, I mean, in a way, it's here.
No, like people will drip down in Gucci
Please,
tracksuits.
no.
Yes.
I think it could make a comeback. I don't want it to. Just
I'm
same way I don't want
scared.
emoji fashion to make a comeback.
No.
I don't think the emojis will come back, but I think the logomania, I think like it'll always circle back in the black community, and this goes back to Dapper
Well, honestly,
Dan.
emoji fashion is already back. They just change up the emojis, and it's not a whole bunch on you now. So it's just like one symbol, or like it'll only be on like the shorts, but it won't be all over the shirt. It'll just be one on the shirt and then all over the shorts.
Or if they do it, it's like a tiny one, and then the back print is like a gigantic emoji.
Oh, you know what I
huge
see coming
one.
back? Like the neons. You know how like we wear a lot of neons, like neon green, neon pink, like the neon
I'm scared of you.
like this super bright Tiffany blue. I like those bright colors.
I can see neon making a comeback. I was like, even with certain people's collections that they're putting out in stores and stuff, like the Mugler H&M collection. There's a bunch of neon colors in that.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
Biker jackets.
Did they ever go
Motorcycle
out?
jackets.
Motorcycle jackets have always been.
But I feel like it may have always been here, but are they always pulling it off? You may have put it on, but did you put that on?
Yeah, I agree.
That's real.
It's giving, it's on, but baby, is it on?
Did you put it on? Are you wearing the jacket?
Are you wearing the jacket or is
the jacket wearing you?
Is the jacket wearing you?
Yeah. And sometimes it be wearing y'all. No shade.
No, I do.
Ooh, you know what should come
And
back?
wearing them out.
I would love to come back a bolero. I
And
love
big
boleros.
earrings. Big earrings.
I love bolero.
Very,
jackets.
very, very big earrings. I miss those. I kind of miss those, but you got to know how to work it.
Yeah, my ears sometimes they can't take all the heavy earrings.
That's real. I want ripped jeans back in full force.
How ripped? Acid wash ripped?
Yes.
Ew. Whoa.
I want to see y'all test the limits.
Whoa.
Because some people be pulling ugly stuff from the early 2000s and make it work. I'm like, I want to see y'all do it with the 2010s. Do a flannel again.
I feel like it's because they mixed it in.
Definitely. I'm just like, I want to see what y'all can pull off. I want to see the limits of y'all creativity. Because some of the ugly stuff I'm seeing from the early 2000s come back and look cute. I'm like, wow, this is, y'all really doing it. Bless your heart. Because I wouldn't be wearing it, but y'all are, and y'all make it look nice, and I love that for y'all. I, for one, cannot. Like some of the people pulling out that what is it, the Fubu Fat Albert collection, and some of the stuff from that, which I completely sometimes think is completely ugly, but some people wear it and style it in a way, and it's just like, oh, this looks cool.
Concerned.
It look like, styling is more so where I feel like certain things could go wrong and look ugly. And on the other end, I feel like if you make it look nice, then it works. Okay. So my last question is, do you think the 2010s was a stylish era or a cringy, crunchy era?
I feel like it set up some principles, but it wasn't like the best.
I think because it was so recent and because a lot of us were in college now, we were trying to find ourselves in our fashion back then. We may look at it as cringy, but millennials that was probably their favorite era. That was like their peak. They were in their 20s. They were in college. They were, having fun.
They were against the world.
So they're probably very nostalgic of that era, but I think Gen Z looks at it as cringy. There's definitely some trends I would like to see come back, but I don't think the trends we just talked about, like the boleros, the flannels and stuff, but I don't think it was the most fashionable era. Yeah, I mean, I was 12. Like, come on.
That's real. I kind of say that I agree with what she said in terms of how we kind of look at it. I'm sure that we look at it as cringy, but those that were kind of like in their freedom moment look at the era like, oh my God, this is when I was able to do the most, express myself and all of that.
Yeah.
So I'm sure it's probably going to come back around like the early 2000s where it's like we then kind of latch onto it and then we probably find some way to make it look nice. And then it's like, oh, we're doing what we saw growing up, just revamped into our own version.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure that's probably happening now and we just don't know about it. And probably later on into the decade, we're going to see it happen with the 2010s. But who knows?
I think next decade, the 2010s will come back. Because, the fashion cycle, it is speeding up, but it's usually every 20 years.
Yeah.
So just like Y2K is like popping off now, I think in the next decade, the 2010s will be like the nostalgia era. And we're going to be like, oh my God, we used to wear that in 5th grade.
Definitely.
Fashion is scary, but it's so powerful. I don't want to say scary. It's just that it can do so much.
Yeah.
And people you just got to know how to work it. Do your best. Don't overthink it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, I don't have any more questions. So that is the end of today's episode.
Is he kicking us out?
Wow.
I mean, the store has hours. What y'all thought? This was a 24-hour store?
Oh, this ain't no Wawa?
No.
I can't wait till those finish.
Woo. That and the
It's
Raising
like I
Cane's in
can't
Tennessee.
wait, but I really can because how y'all be acting at parties? Y'all gonna bring that to the Wawa? Oh, Lord.
I mean, they bring it to the Sunco. What's different?
Not the same. Wawa is the supreme
Wawa is the Five Guys of
it's the supreme rest stop gas station convenience store.
Okay.
It's not the Whataburger. It's a Five Guys.
It's the Five Guys. Yeah.
I'm at the Pizza Hut. I'm at the Taco Bell. I'm at the combination Pizza Hut and Taco Bell.
Is that in the song?
No, that's from a Vine, I think.
It's fine, yeah.
I was like, that sounds strangely familiar.
It's not the Del Taco Free Shavakadu one.
Free Shavakadu.
Free Shavakadu.
I'm scared.
Fun. Well, I want to thank y'all for listening to today's episode. Real fun, real festive, real, I
love combos with Cordell.
They're going to want us back.
Always.
Yeah, it's been a lot of people that at this point want to come back on an episode. I'm kind of like, this one we're going to have everybody back on one. If you'd like to find me, you can find me on Instagram at CRDLLLL. My name, no vowels. So where can they find you guys, my listeners? Find y'all.
As told by Jared, on any platform. Any platform.
Yes, any.
And Astro by Jared.
Yeah.
New episodes on the way.
You can find me on the only platform, Instagram, at zu.la.reina, spelled ZU.LA.REIN as in Nicole A.
Period.
I can't. But thank y'all
Please
for
don't try to
listening.
type in the period. You can't end off an Instagram ad with a period, please.
Yeah, I know.
Please.
Yeah, I know. It's zu.la.reina.
Yeah.
Very that.
Y'all heard it.
Yes. Don't wear it out. But thank y'all for listening. Catch y'all on the next episode. Bye, y'all.
Thank you for having
Have
us,
a great day.
Cordell.
Thank you.
No problem. Anytime. Off the Arc is produced in the studios of WANM-FM 90.5 in the School of Journalism and Graphic Communication at Florida A&M University.